Hey, rat friends, let's look at your forecast for July the 8th through the 24th of 2025. In this lunar cycle, rat is going to have an interesting adventure or two, and we're going to see some issues around your career. So let's dive in. Looking at your career, rats don't normally seek the limelight. Rather, they prefer to be behind the scenes, pulling the strings, staying up late at night, coming up with brilliant plans, and moving projects forward. They don't have to be the leader. They don't have to be in the spotlight. But there's some things going on at work that are just keeping you up at night. You could be working with someone who is not logical. They're much more emotional driven. And it's making it a little bit tough to really move things forward or to work with this person. And you could be stressed because of that. There's also been some friction with your supervisors over the last couple of weeks, leading to some disagreements at work. And all of this is really trivial and petty stuff, but still, it's a lot when it's all combined together. So the best thing to do this lunar cycle is to take your time, be very precise, be very focused, and be very patient with the work situation. It won't always be like this. This is just a momentary thing going on with other people's personal lives more than anything that's causing this disruption at work. I think you're going to see by the end of August that things are better than they've been in a long time. So just hang in there. For gig working, self-employed, and business owning rat natives, this is a busy month. You've got lots of things going on behind the scenes. You're trying to catch up on paperwork. You're trying to develop new and better ways to deliver your product to others. And you're also making plans for the future. And you're excited about the future, but you're also a little bit stressed. With the global chaos going on, that makes sense. We're all a little bit stressed. Trying to understand what you should do moving forward with your business has probably kept you up late at night as well. There is no right answer because every situation is different. But I can tell you this chaos will continue. So keep that in mind when you're planning for now and through the rest of the year and into 2027. Because rat likes to look at the bigger picture, and rat is known to set really high achieving goals for themselves because you're a master at making things happen. Keep doing what you're doing, try and cut expenses, and just kind of play it by ear because, like I say, the chaos will continue. Looking at your wealth sector, despite the pressure, work income should be good for rats this month. But there is some other things going on with your wealth. Rats are known for having no problem lending money to family members in need. You don't think twice, you're ready to help out anyone you can. But if you do loan money this cycle, make sure you get something in return because the person that is asking for the loan may be slow in paying you back, and this will ensure that they follow through or at least begin repaying the loan back if you're holding something that they value. And this is probably something that's not going to make you comfortable because you don't really take collateral from family or friends, but it may be time because this person has borrowed money from you repeatedly. And you can see that there's some issues going on behind the scenes. It's putting you in an uncomfortable situation. Maybe this is the next step to ease some of that discomfort by making the person more accountable. Overall, this isn't the month to invest, and don't lend any money that you can't afford to lose. But your income is stable and it's actually growing. It's just the fact that, there is all this chaos and things are costing more. Overall, you and your family are going to be fine though. Looking at your health forecast. Overall, your health is good. Work pressure may leave you a little bit fatigued, and because of that, you may not be sleeping as well and you may be a little bit more irritable. But it's nothing to really worry about. If something does come up though, don't hesitate to seek medical attention. And if you're suffering from a chronic condition, the stress may cause a flare, so just keep that in mind. But overall, your health is steady. It's just there's a lot of pressure right now because of the disagreements at work. Plus, you are trying to build a new plan moving forward. You're up on all the latest news, and that's not helping your anxiety level either because, there's a lot of chaos going on. But it is wise for rat to plan for the future. Elders. It's possible that elder rats could develop a cold this cycle or some sort of sinus issue, and it could interrupt your plans for the month. But if you rest, you'll recover quickly. You could also receive some good news mid-month, so stay positive and reschedule your plans for late August or early September. And don't worry about canceling. I know it's not something that you want to do. You take your responsibilities very seriously, but if you're not feeling well, there's not really much you can do about it. Late August, early September December will be better for you overall. So just lean into self-care and you'll be feeling good soon. Looking at rat students. Students may be excited to resume class this month. They're also feeling very social now and can make many new friends. Make sure to balance your social life with study to reach your educational goals, though. Overall, a good month for you as well. Looking at rats' romantic sector. For single rats, this is a good time to participate in social activities and widen your circle of friends. Now, this could lead to unexpected romantic opportunities. And rats seeking long-term relationships can meet someone special now. This is probably going to be one of those chance encounters. It could be someone you've seen before but don't really know or never introduced to, and all of a sudden they're sitting at the table with you, and you do have a chance to get to know them, and there is a spark. But just be sure and listen to your intuition. For married rat natives, overall married life is going well for rat natives during this cycle. You've been really busy, you have a lot of responsibilities, there's a lot going on, but your partner is supporting you and is ready to listen and pick up the slack in any way that they can. So don't hesitate to share what's going on with them. Overall, we see that your home life is going very good and that you're entertaining more as well. And your partner is excited to help you get ready for these events and also help you with the cleanup. So that's a big plus. These social interactions, being with friends and family, also help relieve some of the tension and allow you to relax. So this is good for your entire family. Looking at your travel sector, rats may not travel much this month. You could be planning something for later in the year just because you're focused on other sectors of your life right now. You're just not really in a position to go on any major adventures, even though you'd probably like to, and it might actually do you good to take a long weekend away and just be with your special person or be with your friends and relax and forget about all the stress going on. If you can do that, that would be wise. I would recommend something close to home. There could still be travel hiccups around even something as small as a road trip. So if you are taking off, allow yourself extra time and keep your sense of humor. Overall, this is a pretty stable month for rat natives. Not a lot of major changes are happening, but you are progressing and getting closer to your goals. And really, this isn't the month or the lunar cycle to make major changes. This is more about getting clear on what you want moving forward in this changing world. So it's not the best month, but it's also not the worst month for rat natives. So just remember to approach life from a more balanced standpoint and know that this too shall pass. Focus on self-care this month. Do what you can to mitigate the stress at work, and you'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this mini overview helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, and being part of the Serenity family. Stay tuned for more videos. Reiki blessings!